Didn't think we make it. Now they break their neck just to look at me. Remember when I called you and you didn't fall through? Now you hate yourself, you can look at me, look at me. You like me. Look at me.
And what up, what up, what up? What's good with y'all? Alright, so what are we getting into today? Today we're about to be heading out to SAC, and we're going to be going to SAC Speed Shop because today we got some street tuning to do, baby. So I think the C6 is done. So you guys know that we did the dual pump setup and all that, pulling it down. So my tuner Jason's going to be going to SAC Speed Shop. If it's done, they're going to be pretty much getting it ready, street tuning it. That way we can get that thing on the dyno. And then we're also going to be taking the truck out there because we're about to be street tuning the truck. Jay wants to make sure we can go through the RPMs, get into boost. We're going to finish up the 91 tune on the street. And then we're more than likely going to be filling this thing up with E85 and getting the E85 tune kind of close or good enough to where it's fine and drive. I can boost it. And then we'll schedule the dyno. So more than likely, I'll be taking the C6 and hopefully the truck to get dyno at the same time. But today we got some street tuning, so I don't want to drag out the intro too long. So yeah, let's just jump into today. Ooh, y'all see the E30 back on the ground, looking clean. And then we got the Turbo Silverado, aka the Turborado right here, aka Lorena, aka the La Traca. And for the people that may be new to the channel, just want to show y'all this real quick. This is basically essentially a bone stock, like I don't even know how many miles on this thing, 5.3. Only thing we did was we did the head studs, we did LS9, aka the LSA head gaskets, valve springs, push rods, stock cam still in here, upgraded the fuel system, it's a flex fuel setup, yeah, turbo kit. Essentially it's a stock 5.3. If I would have did a cam in here, we definitely would have made a lot more power, but my reason behind not putting the cam in is because I plan on building a 6.0 for this thing. So when I do the 6.0, it'll be 6.0, LS3 heads, and yeah, all the cool go fast shit for a truck. So I just wanted to get this together and essentially get the turbo kit done because the 5.3 or the 6.0 just drop right in and we just plumb everything back in. But yeah, with all that being said, man, let's get ready to head out. Man, so one thing that I am super happy about on here is we did figure out the thing with the issue with the turbo and why the T51R mod didn't sound loud. So my last video, I had actually explained what was going on with that and how to get your T51R mod to sound louder if you have the Pulsar turbo and it doesn't seem that loud. Sounds good now. Like not even on it, you can hear the turbo. That's only like 40% throttle with F40. And just speeding up. Ooh, that sounds so good. Can't wait to get this thing tuned today. I'll finally lay into it. Be like the first actual pulls going down later today. Still not as loud as my FD, but at least it's vocal now. My FD, like when you tip into it, it's like way louder, but like this sounds good. It's still not as loud as the real OCD Works T51R mod, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people will be happy with this. Like it's definitely a vocal turbo now. All right, man, here we are. Just getting the SAC Speed Shop. What's up, boy?
Hey, man.
I hear my vet. Yup. Hey, blood, where you going with my car, yo? You ran over a leaf or tape or something. As soon as I get here, they're already tuning the C6. Maybe I'll come back later tonight and pick up the C6. I think it's gonna be nasty, man. Can't wait to get that on the dyno, see what it makes. It's pretty much, this is like kind of gonna be it for the C6. Like after this car is done. We got the smaller pulley on, got a fuel system that's rated at 1200 horsepower. So C6 is gonna definitely be my second fastest car. I hear him coming. Oof, can't wait. Then sometime next week, we are going to be having car audio engineers hook up a new deck in here and redo some stuff. And we also gonna be having the same alarms they had put on my boy Jay's truck, reverse cam, whole shit. So if I do like the whole little thing after that, I think from there we just wait for the notchback to get done. Then we drop this off at paint. Looks good though. We definitely need valve covers now though. These stock ones are ugly. It's cool. We'll order some valve covers.
I was gonna clean up your wiring, but you know, I don't want no electrical issues and talking about it wasn't like that no more.
So y'all can see the fuel rails, regulator, everything. This fuel system's ready to partay. Look at that. Dash 10 feed, dash 8 return. This shit is ready to partay. This is a fuel system. All right, so I got a question for you, Jay. Since you're the tune man.
Okay.
All right, so what would you rather have? Would you rather make 700 horsepower with, let's say, 22 degrees of timing and 10 pounds, or would you rather make 700 horsepower with 18 pounds of boost and less timing?
I would want to go in the middle. I would want to go like 12, 14 pounds with 18, 19 degrees of timing.
What do you think is more optimal? Making power with the timing or adding boost to make a power?
Well,
if you have the fueling.
Well, I think cylinder pressure is going to be cylinder pressure, so you can make cylinder pressure with timing, or you can make cylinder pressure with boost, and that's what makes power. So cylinder pressure is probably similar between the two. So I would go in the middle. So no answer.
Alright, so they just tightened up the belt on the C6. They're gonna go back and do some more ripping. Some more ripping. Alright, so it's looking like we're gonna have to order a new belt for the C6. This belt is slightly too big. It's for the 3/6 pulley, and I guess we just can't get it tight enough for it to not slip. I had like 2 of these belts from the C5, so don't come over here trying to preach shit. I'm already saying I had extra belts, blah blah blah. I didn't fuck up. Anywho, so we're gonna order a slightly smaller belt that we can get this thing tight. Right now we're only saying 8 pounds, but we should be saying like 12, 13. So yeah, once the new belt comes, then we'll get that on and try this again. Sucks, but just needs a belt, and yeah. But me and Jay about to go out here and get ready to start driving the truck to see how the truck does. We're like stupid low on 91, but plan is to just get through the 91 and then get the E85 in there. And then as far as everything goes, like there's nothing that came up with the setup. Everything looks good. Only thing I had to do just now was redo the PVZ setup. It was going back into the valve cover, but it didn't have a check valve. So you can see right here, I just blocked that off. Put a nut right here and a bolt, blocked it off of the valve cover. And then the one right here, I just capped it. That way we don't pressurize the crankcase when we get into boost. Other than that, everything else seems to be checking out okay. So yeah, let's lower this thing and jump in. Yeah, he was complaining to see, was it the C6 or C5? Our 350Z, adverse work conditions with no AC when it was 100.
Yeah.
Look, now he in here enjoying the luxuries of cold AC.
I don't want to go back.
Good? So we officially got our first little pull in. Everything looked good. So I think we're gonna go under the hood and just turn the boost controller all the way up.
I think we should do a couple clicks.
Couple clicks. We ain't gonna never have it in between. It's gonna be either up or down. Just send it.
Couple clicks.
It's a 5.3.
Why not? Wanna put a couple clips? Let's get it to like maybe 10 pounds.
How many clicks you want?
Like 3 clicks, 4 clicks.
All right, for her. That was 4 clicks right there.
Should we probably add 1 or 2 extra, right?
Nah, the first click didn't feel like a click, so I was like, all right. So it's either 4 or 5.
Alright. Who's rich? Okay, right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Man, that didn't even add nothing. That was like 7 pounds again, huh?
Yeah, that's something like. No, you got about a pound and a half.
Really?
Yeah. What'd you see on the gauge?
It seemed like, looked like 7.5 or so.
I saw like 8.5.
Mhm.
Let's hold it all the way up. That's our red line. It's at 5,600.
You got me set at 5,600. Jeez.
All right, here's a nice run for you.
Ready?
Yeah.
We need more boost. Knowing you probably ain't got me at no time. You probably got me at like 12 degrees or some
11.
shit. See? I know you now.
You do. Want to keep it together?
I want it to be fast, and if it blows up, it was worth it.
That's actually 10 degrees.
See? I knew it. I knew it.
Let's do some more cranks on it, man. I don't think your boost controller's working.
All right, I'm gonna go crank it all the way up. All the way. That's like all the way out.
No, it's not.
It is.
Alright, well, I'll take it to let out if we need to.
It like stopped spinning.
Alright.
I mean, it's a 6 pound. Well, how much boost will we actually see?
Should we at least get to 10?
Yeah. We're gonna see right here. You ready? That was like 12.
Was it?
Yeah. When I let off. Yeah, it hit 12 for sure.
Okay. I'll get it down to 10 on pump.
Huh?
Why don't let's get it down, try to get it down to 10 pounds on pump.
Alright.
So how many clicks? Did you count the clicks?
Nah, dude, it's that thing goes hella clicks.
Okay.
Ready?
Got it here, yep.
Is that about 9?
Yeah, I think so. Still have air fuel.
pounds. Should I stop and go up like 2 clicks?
We'll leave it here, fix the flex fuel, and do whatever you want with the boost.
Got you.
It's smooth though.
How's that far and everything look?
Good. Little rich. High tanks.
10 degrees.
10 degrees.
Stingy
10
ass.
AFR.
1010.
Yeah.
So I'll call it J1010 from now on. A little 1010.
As long as it stays together.
Alright, so we just got back. About to get this flex fuel sensor from Ray. Ray's about to throw a flex fuel sensor on here for me. Seems like this one's reading off funky and wonky. So I want to get that swapped out real quick. And then probably go drive around and get some E in it. Feels good though. No timing, 10 pounds, feels cool. So hopefully this flex fuel sensor fixes it. And then we can go get some E in. Maybe get Jason to give me a smudgy little bit more timing, you know what I'm saying? And then we just go from there. Oh, you got the wrong key in, sir. It's 2. Door key, man.
I got 2 of them for.
Hey, you're sponsored straight through that, aren't you, right?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Woo! 9.4. That's it. Bad sensor, huh? We got flex fuel. Yeah. It's about to be the first fire up.
Mike, give it a little bit of gas.
All right, go ahead. There it is. My boy Roach Car is alive. Floor hella loud. Jesus. Should sound good. Big ass dash. Alright, so as soon as Jay's done messing with that, I think we're going to be jumping back in the turborado. Now that the flex fuel sensor is all working, and we're going to be going to fill up this thing with some E. Get some E-tunes in, that way I could drive it, probably get them to give me a couple more degrees of timing in here. And then I think that's going to be it for this until we have a day to get on the dyno. I really want to get a dyno, so hopefully you can get me in like ASAP. And then as far as the C6 goes, I told you earlier, we're just waiting for a belt for this thing. So that's really it. Runs, drives, everything's good, but we're not getting the boost we should be seeing. So I'm gonna just wait for the belt to get here. Then we'll set up another schedule to dyno this. All right, we good. Oh shit. Yeah, let's not do that. Fuck around. So we off to go grab some E. E time! It's E time, baby! What? This thing only took $83? This motherfucker was like $120 on 91. Oh yeah, we're full. One more click. Alright. $84. I would like my receipt today, sir. Thank you. Tax write-off. Alright. First startup will let us know how well that sensor's working. Oh, fire right up. Alright, let's get back to the shop, pick up Jay, and do some tuning and up the boost. Alright, here we go, boys. We got it all plugged in. Jay about to jump in and we're about to start doing the E. Right now we got the boost controller turned all the way down, so we're back at 6 pounds. He just wants to verify, make sure we're not going lean now that we got E in it. And then I'm gonna be going out there and cranking the boost controller all the way up. We should see about 12, 13 pounds or somewhere around there. But yeah, I'm telling him, I'm trying to get Jay to give me a little bit more time in. I know we had 10 degrees on 91, but I at least want to get about 15 to 16 degrees of timing on E. I told you you're gonna give me 22 degrees.
I'm gonna give you
15.
12 pounds, 12 degrees.
15.
We'll see. We'll see if you can handle it.
Got you. All right, so we turned it up. We're saying 14 pounds right now. So Jay said he was generous and gave me some time in.
15 and almost 15.
Almost.
No. Wait till your white man get home.
There we go.
Hold on a second.
Good?
Yeah, we're good.
Floor it?
Yep.
Doom, 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 doom. It does feel faster though.
Yeah. Look, step on it.
Oh, we got some squiggly. We finally got some little squiggly.
Take it right here.
Extra 5 degrees did a little something.
You know?
Ready?
Yeah. That's pretty good. I don't know if I trust that wide band.
Huh?
I don't know if I trust that wide band. Because below 10.0 you would feel it
It'll be,
shoveling.
yeah. Feels like it's fine.
It does.
Think we should call it here? Wait till we get to the dyno?
I do. Make it right here.
Don't go pulling don't be trying to pull timing out when I get out the car, man.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna give it a little boost off idle. See what it feels like.
Oh, from a stop?
Yeah. A little boost. No? Easy, easy, easy.
What you getting scared for?
I don't know if you can handle the truck.
I handle anything we get in.
Anything with wheels?
Yeah.
You can step on it. Asshole.
You got hella scared.
When that posse kicks, man.
Jay was like trying to grab the handle. I mean, it doesn't feel as controlled as my vet, but I wasn't too worried about it. Now you see how I felt when you did me. I definitely don't like the way a truck feels going sideways though.
It doesn't come back too nice, right?
It doesn't. Like it rolls back hella hard. We go right here straight.
That's straight.
Feels good. It's not too laggy either. Getting to power about what, 3,200 or so?
3 grand starts making the boost.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's a pretty like decent sized turbo. This on a 6.0 would be, this turbo would be hella fun on a
It's full
6.0.
fast. You need to get some shocks.
I do, these brand new shocks.
I know you told me.
These are the freaking the Beltex. I'm gonna get a brake boost video for Jay real fast. funny. Hella big, then when boost kicks in, it's just like, I don't like the way the truck feels sideways. I'm not a fan of it. It feels so uncontrollable, just hella loose. Man, what's good? As you can see, your boy is back home. All right, so drove the truck. Man, thing feels good. I ain't even gonna lie, it definitely feels sketchy. So I'm gonna probably be looking into some suspension stuff, possibly throwing coilovers on this thing. I definitely want to eliminate the body roll. So yeah, I got some things to look at and see what I want to do. I still want to keep this thing on 22s, so if I do coilovers, I'll probably lower it maybe an inch, not too much. I don't really care to adjust the ride height, but I do want to get this thing to, you know, the advantages of having coilovers, limiting the body roll, and just getting some steering feedback from this thing. So that'll probably be in the works. I just need to look and dive deep into truck suspension stuff. This is my first truck build, so I'm like 100% new to all the truck stuff. So there are some things that I think I kind of want to address with it. But I mean, for the most part, it's cool. Once we get ready to go on a dyno, when we add the timing back in here or add all the timing into it, it should pick up like an extra 80 horsepower over what it's at now. And honestly, like right now, it feels cool. Like it feels like it has enough power, drives hella good. So we'll see what it makes in the dyno, and then we'll go from there. Maybe, I don't know, we got to see how it feels with the power. If it hooks up, then I'll keep it in, but if it just gets even worse than this, or we make a lot more and then it just gets uncontrollable or whatever, then I'm like, let's just turn it back down until I get the suspension and stuff addressed. But I think from here on, man, I'm pretty much, I don't want to say done, but I'm kind of done for the most part. I'm just chilling right now, and I need to address the paint. So definitely want to get some paint on here and get it all cleaned up. And other than that, that's it. But I'm either going here. I haven't ate yet. I left the house hella early. So until next time, man, hopefully you guys enjoyed. And yeah, for all my truck fans, here you go. Until next time.
I've been going too crazy. These niggas too shady.